Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your boy Abu again, and here we go on the Civic. Alright, every time I turn, this car is beeping. When I make a turn, it's beep, beep, beep. And I've replaced the horn, I've checked everything. I believe there is a short or one of the contactors stuck in the steering wheel. I'll show you how to do that today. But first, we gotta do some other stuff first. Disconnect your battery, let it sit about 20 minutes. This means it's well over 20 minutes. You don't want power on or that airbag can pop. Alright, you need a Torque T25, I don't know if you can see that right there, and remove those little boys, one on that side, one on this side. Now this should be able to pick right out once that is there. I just got to take those screws out completely and this will come right up. Okay, your airbag should be able to be lifted out right now, but that wire right there, so it's kind of crossed, I think that's why it's jamming. But make sure you disconnect this before you do anything, guys. To remove this, guys, you got to pull on this black clip up and raise this up. I don't know if you can see it. But you see my wire's a little bit twisted here. That could be why it is. And these contacts right here, guys, can be the ones stuck that are causing it. So I have to check that. But we need to disconnect this. Okay, to remove this clip, you slide forward and pull. That's it, okay? So now this is good right here. We don't want to mess with any of this stuff here. Whatever you do not move your steering wheel, guys. You see your clock spring? If you move that, you will mess it up. I already replaced this clock spring thinking it was that, but it turned out it was just this. So I guess I bought a clock spring for nothing. So now I'm going to have to remove these, clean those and adjust them, and maybe make sure my wire is straight and not curved. And hopefully that solves my problem, because every time I turn, people looking at me like I'm stupid. Okay, gang, I found my problem. See, this one has these three little pins sticking up and they keep it above. This one's pretty much broken off and touching. And this one barely has a teeth left. So guess where our problem is, guys? Right here. Because every time I turn, beep, so it's making contact. So I'm just going to put a washer, some money there, and hopefully we get it running again. Okay, guys, because this car is a 2009, this clip is pretty much somewhat intact. This one's intact, but it's like about to fall apart. I think it has like two holding. It's like a maybe leave that one. But this one fell apart completely. So I'm going to have to make new ones. So get some cardboard. Do a circle with the inner dimensions. Get a hole punch and punch out that. And then you kind of cut new ones. Wrap them in like preferably electric or plastic tape, which I have electric tape. And then you kind of just remake this washer here. Put in back this piece to go in between. That's the gap. But then put a washer on the top and bottom. And you should be good. Or you can go to the dealer and get jacked up. Your choice. So let's make those right now. So this is pretty easy to do, guys. You just take the hole puncher, you put it in, you line up around that circle, cut it around, get it like that one where it can fit through. That's it. And then you cut it either to a square if you want, or round, whatever you choose. But once it fits back in there and it stays. Cover with double-sided duct tape or whatever tape you want to use. Just make sure that it doesn't, you know, it's stronger. And then we go back again with the whole trimmer and take out the holes. And then we cut them to size. Well, guys, this is the finished product right here. The cardboard is cut, covered with tape. One's on the top, but this one because the bottom broke here, so I'm gonna be the bottom. I'm still gonna put that little ring at the bottom to as an extra support. And this one, the top ring was breaking, so it's an extra precaution. This one is still perfect. Okay, reassembly time, guys. So you have this piece, you have those three springs right there. Springs go there. This piece snaps into it. Actually snaps onto it like that. That's why this piece is here. And then that just reattaches here and bolts down on those three little bolts. 10 mm on these bolts right here, guys. Alright guys, now let me show you. And now when you hit the horn, basically this touches. See that? Now this bottom one has a bit of a problem. But this one to me is a little bit painful. This one here is a little bit farther off. I'll see if I can adjust it. But when you press it, yeah, but it should be working. Before, what happened, it had that play in there and it's allowing it to move. Alright guys, I don't know if you noticed on this bottom one, it was a little bit too close and sticking because that spring is kind of worn out. So I don't know if you see what I did. I put a washer there now. See that? Alright guys, this should fix my problem. No more when I turn, people looking at me like I'm stupid. Let's see. Reconnect these, make sure they're not twisted, bent, or hooked. Make sure they're good. They're not being snagged in anything, guys. Black goes to the black, yellow goes to yellow. Pretty much, and you put them back, the 2 screws right there. And catch them up. Alright guys, these bolts are a little bit of a pain in the neck to get back in. We're going to twist the camera, I'm sorry, but you see that little hole? It's got to line up with that and going. So fight with it a little bit, it'll take a little bit, but once you do that, you should be good. Realigning these screws are not easy, guys. Take your time, make sure you get it right. You don't want to strip it. It's a little bit of a pain. I got the other side in, this side I got to get in. Okay guys, after a lot of struggling and fighting, I got that sucker in. Yeah. So let's reconnect the battery. Oh yeah, alright guys. I did not disconnect both, but I disconnect both. But always reconnect your negative first, and then put on your positive. So it's on. I didn't tighten her up, but let's test out the horn now. So before, even if I did this, I could trip the horn if I pulled it forward. Now, so yeah, so that was tripping. So this, I could even pull it right here and get it tripped off last time. And now, so guys, I think I did it. Thanks for bearing me, man. But listen, sometimes you do your own repairs. Because you go to Honda for that little part, or them to do that, they're going to jack you up, my brother. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace, love. Y'all know if you need any videos on these cars, let me know. I'll do it. I like working on them. Yeah, subscribe, like, comment. Man, listen, as long as I help you, I don't care. And by the way, guys, Happy New Year, man. All the best in 2025. Peace and love, Abu.